request Mr. Arvind Kumar, Director General STPI, to deliver his keynote address. The theme of inaugural session is ushering new era of transformation in PSUs through technology and innovation by adopting cloud computing and also ensuring cybersecurity. Just few words about Mr. Arvind Kumar. He has been a catalyst, if I may say so, when he was in TRI as advisor. He has played a crucial role in policy related to data privacy and all, and also he also in his earlier after in CDOT as well. And now he's the DG of STPI, and let's hear his vision on how he thinks PSUs can transform by leveraging cloud and ensuring cybersecurity. Over to him. A huge round of applause for him, please.
Good evening, Chairman and Managing Director, Vessel, Sri George ji, Executive Director, IOCL, Mr. Manish Grover ji, Vice President, APAC, Mr. Rana Gupta ji, all distinguished guests, experts. It's absolute honor to be part of this very evening. PSU are very important for this country. In fact, it's a backbone of country because of 2-3 reasons, because we don't have much of the time, so I will be very address very important 2-3 points. PSU is very important for this country. It's important because of 2-3 reasons. Reason number 1, everybody trusts on them. I will give examples how they trust. Number 2, they are indirect regulator of the sector. Number 3, if they adopt the technology, it is good for the country, not for that very PSU. I will explain all these 3 with some reasons. Trust. Today, 65% of life insurance is with PSU because there is a trust. I don't have any insurance with any private company, because we have trust. When Bharat Sanchar Nigam Limited, because since I am from telecom background, so always give example of telecoms. So when Bharat Sanchar Nigam started its services in 2002, there were 2 operators in all states across the country. But there was a long queue for getting SIM from Bharat Sanchar Nigam Limited, because people were not able to afford big bills of private telecom service providers. It's not today like today. For 14 years, I've achieved this thing. Today, voice call is free, but at that time, it was 16 rupees per minute for outgoing and 16 rupees per minute for incoming. This is me who introduced calling party pays regime, and as a result, today calls are free. But this is not important. Important is there was a queue for BSNL SIM. People were coming to me, can you manage one SIM of BSNL? I said, why not you take the private company? Well, no, I don't know how much bill will come. So this kind of the trust has been created by PSU in this country. Second is, they are indirect regulator, as I said. We tried our best to regulate this industry. We created a lot of competition, but tariff in this country for telecom reduced when Bharat Sanchar Nigam has reduced. It was 2 rupees 40 paise for 3 years continuously. When BSNL says no, there will be one tariff across the country, which is 1 rupee per minute. Everything announced that. They are indirect regulators. Regulator doesn't do anything. This is the whole contribution of Bharat Sanchar Nigam Limited, Mahanagar Telephone Nigam Limited. Today we have such a good competition in the market. So they are indirect regulator. They can't collude. You could have 2-3 operators, Pepsi and Coke. It's 10 rupees, both sell 10. We don't know what is the cost. Maybe 10 paise itself. I am for sure. PSU, if they change themselves, and this government itself has proven that if government has the will, then they can adopt any technology faster than private. UPI is one of the example. No country can even think of 5 billion transactions per month. This has been done by NPCI. Today, India stack is available, open APIs are available. India stack will give one next glory to this country, I am for sure. Whether it is a Aadhaar, whether it is a UPI, or whether it is GEM, everything is so beautifully designed, created so much of the volume that neither private nor even any government of this world can make such a beautiful product in this country. We at STPI now more focusing on creating Center for Entrepreneurship in this country. And PSU can play a big role in that. We recently, last week, launched one Center for Entrepreneurship along with RINL. And the best part of is, today any startup will succeed if they get right problem statement. 50% of the work is done by the new startup if you get the right statement. And nobody can give right problem statement than the PSU itself. RINL has given 10 problem statement, 100 startup jumped on that. I will do that. So the whole ecosystem of a startup in this country can be changed by the PSU. They can create their own problem statement. Their problem for security could be different from any other part of the world. They can create, this is my problem, startup will jump on and they will grab it. And that problem, the solution of the problem will not be for that very PSU, that will be globalized. We have 20 Center for Entrepreneurship. All are domain specific. Like I told RINL, we have created this Center for Entrepreneurship in Vizag. We have Center for Entrepreneurship at Chennai, which is for FinTech. We have Center for Entrepreneurship at Pune, which is on automobiles, called Motion. We have Center for Entrepreneurship at Lucknow, which is for medical electronics, called Meditech. We have domain-specific Center for Entrepreneurship, and PSU can collaborate with that, number one. As he said, now, if we not adopt the technology, so we have to be secure. Now, since everything is happening on cloud, it has to be through cloud. We have no choice. Whether today, it could not be cost effective for you, I'm sure. But tomorrow it could be cost effective. So all PSU should come forward, I would say only that. Adopt the newest technology, and as Honorable Prime Minister said in one of the speech, that monetize and modernize. So this is the time to modernize. Government has already allocated some 100 trillion rupees budget for modernization of the PSU. That budget should be used for the modernization of PSUs. And the second thing which is very good for the PSU is they have good manpower. You know, all best brain used to go to PSU at that time, but now they have all 50 plus, I think I can see that generation. And those 50 plus must think the best investment for them is invest in the youngsters. If you are not investing in youngster today, that I think this is the biggest mistake which is going to be made by the PSU as of now. And people are doing it. I'm not saying they are not doing it. And then, apart from Center for Entrepreneurship, we also have data center, 5-6 data center in this country. We are also providing the cloud services in this country. And our all data centers, all Center for Entrepreneurship are purely state of arts, undoubtedly. We are nurturing more than 500 startups in this country. We have largest horizontal presence in startup ecosystem in this country. We are providing seed fund to them. We have one scheme, it's called Next Generation Incubation Scheme. wherein we provide 25 lakh to each startup when they come with some new idea, and it's convertible into the product. This kind of support we are providing. That's it. Thank you very much. All the best for this event. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much for sharing your thoughts with us. As you have rightly said, sir, that PSUs have proven time and again that if there's a will, there's a way, and PSUs can actually leverage technology much more faster compared to any other things. And cloud is no more a necessity, no more an option; it's a necessity, and we all have to embrace that. Obviously, security concerns will be there, compliance issues will be there, but we have to move forward by adopting cloud. And the role of STPI and how PSUs and STPI can work together, you have also shed some light on that, especially with the Center of Entrepreneurship. And I know you're also big vocal of championing the startup movement in the country and what STPI can do. Thank you so much.